Hello everyone, long time no see. I have missed two snapshots and didn't cover them in a video, and today another new snapshot dropped. So I will first cover the things I didn't make in the previous snapshots, and then I will start with today's snapshot. So the first feature that was added today, you can see just beneath me, Skirk sensors, which are a redstone block which detects vibrations and are a really cool way to use visual effects in Minecraft. Then there is dripstone naturally generating. As you can see here, there is different types of this, and if you choose a single biome, customize, you will see in the D that there is Dripstone Caves. Then let's create it and wait for it to get created, like generate the world. And here we are in a new world, and I will go to spectator, and you can see down here that there are some caves in here. I need to turn my resolution up high a little bit. And this is actually a normal cave, but it will still say Dripstone Caves. But here is a Dripstone Cave in action. Now I know this isn't like the ones we saw in Minecon, like the one they showcased, but I believe when the new cave generation is here, it will look way better than what it does now. But still, if you wanna find Dripstone Caves now, there's a way to generate it. And there's something I also found which we will talk about later. The second feature that is added are something that the community has been waiting for a long time. Axolotls. Yes, they are finally here. The cute little axolotls are finally in game. There is bucket of axolotls and spawn eggs, and of course you can also get them in water buckets. That's how you get them in bucket of axolotl. But sadly they don't actually currently remember what it is. Like, I'm gonna show you, it's hard to explain. Like, I'm gonna catch that yellow one. I've caught an yellow one, remember that. If I spawn it back, it turned into a grey one. I will spawn it back, it's still a grey one. Now it's a pink one. Now it's a grey one. So that's what happens. The game actually doesn't remember what color of axolotl you picked up. So this is kind of a buggy, because like you wanna pick a pink one instead of any other yellow or brown one, but when you put it down, it turns into a yellow one. And there are actually different varieties of an axolotls that I will show right now. So these are the 4 variants of an axolotl. There is this pink one which is called variant 0. There is this brown one which is called variant 2. There is this yellow one which is called variant 3, and there is this blue one which is called variant 4, and it is the rarest one among them all. And an axolotl can actually survive in the land for around 5 minutes, but they will try their best to get back into water, because after 5 minutes they will start taking damages. This video is for the new snapshot, but I'm gonna quickly cover what's left over in axolotl. Guardians will attack axolotls, and sometimes axolotls also fight back, but when they take damage, they pretend that they are dead, like showcased in Minecon, and they regenerate health actually. And if it's your axolotl, when you punch it, like, axolotls likes tropical fish. I forgot to mention that. So hold a tropical fish and then go to a guardian, punch it. Look at what the axolotls do. They are attacking it, and if the guardian actually hits me, there's a chance that this axolotls will actually give me regeneration. But if I take away the fish, they still attack for some time, but then they leave. So that's all about the old snapshots. I can say here the guardian, let me get away. So that's all about the old snapshots. So in the new one, there is a big change. Like, these snapshots are getting bigger and bigger day by day. So let's go choose this pond instead, and I'm gonna show you guys something. We all know and love or hate these squids, like they're regular squids, but now we have glow squids, which makes a cool crystal sounds, have cool particles, and are actually illuminated. Like, I'm gonna put a couple of glow squids and put a couple of normal squids, and let's set time to be night. You can clearly see, oh, it's just time set midnight. So you can clearly see that when you're far away, you can easily spot glow squids. Like, look at that one, it's actually illuminating the area around it, while the normal squids, however, are actually not illuminated. When you kill a glow squid, it drops glowing sack, and this is actually getting pretty hyped up because Mojang are adding new and new features like every week like they used to do. So these glowing sacks are actually the top new notch. Like, you can use it for so many cool things. So first of all, I'm gonna quickly get the items I need and then show you guys. So I just got all of my items, and first of all, if you put glowing sack with an item frame, you get a glow item frame, and it's not like any other item frame because I will put a normal item in here. Okay, that's normal, and the glow item also has a new textures, and you can see that it's slightly illuminated, like, oh, you can see that it's slightly illuminated than the normal ones. Glowing sacks also has something cool to do with signs, like I'm gonna say hello there by O. I guess you know who the O is. So I'm gonna put different colors like this, and I'm gonna also use like different signs so you know that it works for different signs as well. And you can see they're kind of dull. Put some glowing sacks on them and they are illuminated. And if you don't want them illuminated, you by mistake click it. You can also click by ink sack and boom. Even though the sound they make is actually a little weird, but it actually makes sense also. But finally we have some good use for ink sack. Do you remember this block that we just found a little before? This is called glow lichen, and seems like it doesn't have a crafting recipe yet, but these actually naturally generate in caves to provide a dim source of light. And if we get here, you can see the light level is actually 7, meaning mobs can still spawn using this, but you can actually create more lightning, or if you use a torch, like if you want to make a path or something, you normally use redstone torch instead of normal torch if you want to make a scary path. But now you can just use lichen, and it has some pretty cool physics too. Like I can put lichen here. Boop, boop, boop. See, it's nearly a full block, and if I go to spectator mode, come back to normal, boop, it works differently than normal vines. And there is a little bit of bug going around with this too. You need a seer to break lichens, or I should say glow lichens. I'm gonna go to game of survival, and if I break it, I got one lichen. But you can see as in this block there are 3 lichen, and in the head boxes you can see that it's counting all 3 at once. I'm gonna break it. I got one lichen again, or was it 2? Let me try it again. I'm gonna place all of these in here. If you break it, you get 1 lichen. Just like I said, you get 1. Instead you should get 3, but this is just a bug. It will be fixed soon, so don't worry. Now that was all the showcasing that was to be done, and there is now nothing left in this snapshot. I've showcased everything in small details. They have plenty of details that you can check out by reading the post article provided by Mojang, link in the description. But it's time to research. I've changed the videos now. From now on, in the snapshot videos, I'm gonna first showcase the snapshot features and then do some research with them. So I'm gonna create a list. I didn't create it yet. I'm gonna create a list of things that I want to do with the glow squids and then try it out one by one. See you. So I just created the list and you can see it on the screen right now. So the first thing I need to research is making a glow squid farm, because the drop of a glow squid is very valuable. Glow ink sack is actually very valuable because I just showed the cool things it can do. So as far as I can see, there is literally no squid and neither glow squid, and I think it might be because game rule do mob spawning is set to false. So I'm gonna set it true now, and see mobs have started to spawn. and I need to actually turn my renderings a little low or else I will lag. So let's actually find an ocean biome, and let's see if glowstone naturally spawns. Okay, I can see a little bit of illumination, but I think it's yes. Lichens underwater. Lichens can be also waterlogged. I forgot to mention that, and that's why they are also can be in underwater. But I still don't see any squids. Let me just try out something. Okay, it says there are 3 squids nearby, and there are the squids. They are glowing just because I made them glow, but that doesn't mean they will glow now on. I used the command, but there doesn't seem to be any glow squid naturally spawning. I'm gonna try again a little bit. So glow squid, I think I can officially say doesn't spawn naturally. I'm gonna just check on the article that Mojang provided. Okay, so it has nothing mentioned about natural spawning of glow squids. So I think we can just tick this off, like cross it off of the list. We can't actually make glow squid farms right now because they don't spawn naturally right now. Or at least I think they don't spawn because I haven't found any one of them. So the second list is using it to create an aquarium. I don't know how to pronounce that really quickly. So if you want to create an aquarium, you may think, wow, we have the axolotl and the glow squids. We can do so much now, like we can create a good aquarium. But it's really disappointing, but axolotls will attack glow squid. So you can't put both of them in the same aquarium. So I've tried this out whether they're gonna try to hit it through the glass, but doesn't seem like so. They seem like they wanna escape out of there, and that's actually a baby axolotl. And if I break this, what will happen? Even the baby axolotls attack them, and this is how a baby axolotl looks like. They're like, I'm gonna actually vote this for the cutest animal in Minecraft. In fact, oh, they're dying, they're gonna die. I think I'm just ruining this place. So creating an aquarium is actually possible using glow squids, but they don't seem to illuminate that well like an aquarium. Like they were not doing that well. So I think I can also cross off the list that using it as a light source. So the next option is using glow lichen for decorations, and I think it comes to no surprise that glow lichen can be used for some variety of decorations. Like they look the coolest, one of the coolest thing. Like even though they produce 7 light sources, that is spawn enough for mobs to spawn, but still they look really cool. But if you think like, oh, I want to put a glowstone under here to prevent mobs from spawning, if you think that, well, then it actually literally destroys the mood of it. Like there's enough light and the glow lichen is actually literally doing nothing. So the last option is glow squid data, and for those who don't know commands, this might be useless, but like axolotls have a new data which is called variety. Oh, look at this. This axolotl is trying to get into the water, but I'm gonna spawn one in here and type this data get entity book, and you wanna see that there is a new NBT called variant, and it says 2 because it's the variant 2. This is 0, this is 0, the brown one is 1, the yellow one is 2, and that one is 3. I think I last time called it 4 and started with 1, but remember everything starts with 0. So just like that, pretty sure that glow squids will have their own custom data too. So I've spawned one in here, and let's try this entity. What is this? So there do seems like there is some new data, and the only one I saw currently is dark ticks remaining, and I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna just quickly check in the Minecraft page. There doesn't seems to be anything related to the dark time remaining, but I'm gonna quickly try changing it. So let's do this. Data merge entity dark ticks remaining 2. And now if I again get it, I think I get it what this means. it is again set to 0. Okay, so accordingly, as far as I think, it is like when you spawn it, it ain't already at start, it doesn't literally starts glowing at the start. If you see, there's actually like not even a second waiting for it to start to glow. So I think the dark ticks remaining means actually like how many ticks are they gonna stay dark, and you can see they die without water. Slowly everyone will start dying. And just in case you're wondering why this one isn't dying, I actually made it invulnerable. So I think glow squid data is actually the only one which gonna get ticked because it has some new data which I don't think is currently useful that much, because in map creating I don't know whether you how can you use it. Like if you can make it so that it will constantly set it to 0, then it might do something better. Let me just try that out. I'm not gonna be like 10 maybe. You can see, like, see, I told you this is what's happening. Like, wow. See, using this, I mean, like, the glow squid data is a perfect success because you can see that it's blinking. Like, if I turn it to even higher, then it should do more faster. Oh, I just turned it to a normal squid with just different texture. So this is actually pretty useful. This can be used for some pretty good maps. Like, just look at this. Even though it's like a kind of glitchy, you can make like a small circle of redstone block or a little redstone clock which will blink, make it blink like boop boop. I'm gonna quickly do that and gonna show you guys how to do. I'm not gonna show you how to do it because a commands tutorial is coming on a series. Make sure to watch it because I will explain you guys commands, but I'm gonna try to do that and see how that looks. So I just figured I will go back to 2011 and it doesn't seem to work because as soon as it changes it in the data, it automatically changes it back because, you know, ticks are actually really fast things. So I'm gonna put it like forever true. It's still never. Oh, I get it. But it still ain't working. What's the problem actually? Oh, I think I know the problem. Data get entity. Is that the problem? Yes, that is the problem. The problem is I don't know English. I need to change this code to remain. I don't know how did I misfill that, but if I do this now, it slowly turns on, but it quickly disappears too. It does look kind of cool. So I think this snapshot was a huge snapshot. It added a lot of glowing items to the game, and the old snapshot that I missed were also huge snapshots and huge improvements to the game. And no, you cannot spawn axolotls floating in the air like this. I also did this with commands. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I still use this old thingy. I'm gonna clear out all the mess I created, and yeah, we found something new to. Oh, wait. Before ending the video, I'm gonna just quickly do this. This is the way to do my outro nowadays. Data get entity. Does this also have a glow time? Okay, it doesn't. Fixed. Okay. So the glowing item frame doesn't has any new NBT, but still, this way huge snapshots. I hope you all enjoyed my video. Stay safe, stay tuned, and make sure to watch my command tutorial series whenever it will drop. And also, quick side note before I end the video, I will not gaming videos for quite some days. Goodbye.